Hello student. So after completing the problem number 1, let's move to the problem number 2 based on the same concept, that is finding the solution of higher order differential equation when right hand side is 0. So here again I have one more example, and for that you have to find out the roots. So let's see how I am finding the roots. So now here we have to solve this equation, and if you observe, then this is order 4 equation. So whenever we want to find out the root of any higher order equation with having which is having constant coefficient, that time we always start with R.H.S. So just observe the R.H.S, and here the R.H.S is 0. So it means I'm gonna follow the steps which are applicable to the type in which we say the right hand side of higher order differential equation is 0. So guys, let me show you the steps which we are gonna follow for this problem. So these are the steps. That is, first of all, we are gonna find out the YC, and we will find it from f of d. So we'll equate that f of d with 0. We'll call it as auxiliary equation, and from that we'll find out the roots of the auxiliary equation, and that will be the part of YC. Now, how do we find YP? YP is particular integral. So guys, particular integral is 0 in this case, because the formula for that is 1 upon f of t into right hand side, and right hand side is 0. Therefore, the particular integral is 0. And that is why we say the final solution is YC plus YP, where YP is 0. Therefore, Y is equal to YC, that is complementary function. So let's start with step number 1. So let's find out f of d. And to find out the f of d, we have to replace these differential terms with the operator terms. So what is the operator that we'll use here? So this is denoted by d to the power 4y. This is minus 5 as it is. This will become d cubed y plus 5. This will become d square y, and this is 5, and dy by dx is denoted by capital D y, minus 6y equal to 0. Now from left hand side we'll take y common, so we will get d to the power 4 minus 5d cube plus 5d square plus 5d minus 6 into y equal to 0. So here we got the function of d. Now we'll equate this function of d to the 0 so that we will get the auxiliary equation. So here I'll say so guys, here we got the auxiliary equation. Now let's find out the roots of this auxiliary equation. Now the question is how to find out the roots. Since the given equation is of degree 4 equation, so you must be thinking about the calculator. But guys, let me tell you that in Calc C we can find out the roots of quadratic equation and cubic equation. So there are few calcs available in which you can find out the roots of the equation having degree 4. So if you don't have Calc, don't worry. We are going to find out the roots of this equation by using the method called as synthetic division. So I'll be applying that method of synthetic division to get the roots. So in that, what we do? We first of all write the coefficient of all terms. So here the coefficient of d raised to 4 is 1. Then here minus 5, then 5, 5 and minus 6. I'll write those coefficients. Then the next step is we consider different roots over here and we solve it. So let's consider first root as 1. So I always tell the student, you start with 1. If 1 is not the root, check for minus 1. If it is not there, then 2, then minus 2, then 3 and minus 3, you will get one of the root. So let's start with 1. Now this first number we'll copy it here as it is. Then the rule is in synthetic division, we multiply and add. So we'll multiply 1 into 1 is 1. Then we'll add, that will become minus 4. Then we'll multiply minus 4 into 1 is minus 4. We will add it, we will get 1. Then we'll multiply 1 into 1 is 1. We will add it, we will get 6. Then we'll multiply 6 into 1 is 6. And then we will get 0. Now guys, you should get 0, because if you are getting last value as 0, then only we consider this root. If you are getting some number other than 0, then we reject that root and we take some other root. So 1 is the root. But guys, in this equation there are 4 roots. So we can't stop here. So if you want, you can apply the successively the synthetic division process. So by applying that synthetic division process successively, you can get the different roots or the next root. So what I'll do is, I'll stretch this line, I'll draw one horizontal line, and we'll consider one more root. Let's take next number as -1. Let's check whether that is our root or not. So we'll copy this number as it is 1. Then 1 into -1 is -1. We'll add it, that will become -5. Then again we'll multiply, we'll get 5. We'll add it, we'll get 6. We'll multiply, we'll get -6, and in the end we will get 0. So it means we are getting 2 roots. One is 1 and the other one is -1. So here we'll say that the value of d, we got 2 roots, 1 and -1. So the equation, original equation was this, that is d to the power 4 minus now we'll write one more root. So one root we got as 1. So we'll write it as d minus 1. This is -1, so that becomes d plus 1. And here we have 3 numbers. So we'll convert that into the equation form. So how we'll write it? So that is 6 is the constant. This term will be multiplied by d and this will be multiplied by d square. So we will get d square minus 5d plus 6 equal to 0. So from here we can say that it is equal to, or therefore this is d minus 1, d plus 1. Now this is a quadratic equation. We can get the roots or the factors of the 6. So 6 is -2 into -3. So here we can say that this is d minus 2 into d minus 3 equal to 0. And guys, here we get all 4 roots. So therefore we can say that d is 1, then -1, then 2 and 3. So these are the 4 roots of given differential equation. Now let's write down the yc for this. That is the complementary function. So here if you observe, then these 4 roots are real and distinct. So I'm going to use the method in which I've explained you that whenever roots are real and distinct, we find yc by that method. So you can see that method on the screen. So here if your roots are like a, b and c, we write yc as c1 e to the power ax, c2 e to the power bx and c2 e to the power cx. It means the powers of this e is a, b and c are your roots, and c1, c2, c3 are the constant. So I'll apply this method. Now since I have 4 roots, I'll be having 4 terms. So here I'll say it is c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power minus x plus c3 e to the power 2x plus c4 e to the power 3x. And guys, this is the value of yc. Now let's find out yp. But let me tell you that yp is 0, because we have seen in the step that whenever right hand side is 0, yp is always 0. And therefore we can say that y is equal to yc plus yp, that is complementary function plus particular integral, and particular integral is 0, and therefore y is equal to only complementary function. And guys, that is nothing but this solution. So here we got the solution for the given higher order differential equation with constant coefficient. And I'm sure that you understood this method which I've explained you just now. So if you want to watch my videos, then keep watching Ekeeda and do subscribe to Ekeeda channel because you can get the notification of my latest videos. And don't forget to share this video with your friends because your friends are also in engineering, and if you feel that they should get good marks, then this video should reach to your friends. So guys, keep watching the videos. In the further videos, I'll be taking more numericals and more types of higher order differential equation. Thank you very much.